Good Saturday morning, good Saturday whenever you're watching this. Patrick, the Okie Shaver, wanted to share another shave with you today. It is Saturday, February 24th. Pretty sure about that. Anyways, want to share a shave with you. Like I said, man, Dave in Kentucky, he knows that I love Avon products and Avon decanters. He sent me 4, and one of them had a scent in it I'd heard of, but I'd never even seen an empty bottle, I don't think. But he sent me this gas pump, which is an excellent shape. I have a couple of these and they're not in this good a shape. But in it, it has, there it is, cool sage. And it smells like an Avon product. I know that sounds silly, but they all have a similar, a lot of them have a similar kind of accord, if you will. I'll have to see what it smells like after I use it. I haven't used it yet. But that's going to be our aftershave for today. I haven't used this in a while, so we're going to use Mitchell's Wool Fat. The brush we're going to be using is a vintage Peerless. Don't know if you can see that or not, make it out. There it kind of is. But it's the black over clear with a synthetic, whatever kind of knot this is. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, and then the shaver we'll be using is a Gillette Nacet. It's the long comb version. Here's the short comb right here, and you can kind of see the difference. I've had this razor for quite a while, and I used it a couple times, and there was a place in the head that was out of whack, and I kept having a rough shave, and it almost cut me, and stupid look at the razor, so I did, and finally figured out that's what it was. And I got another one, bought another one, and there was something messed up on it, but the head was good, so we'll be using this today. That's it, I guess. Let's go ahead and get started on this shave. I hope y'all are all doing well and feeling good and all that sort of thing, having a good Saturday. Got a few new subscribers. I appreciate it. Glad you're here. I'm just kind of me. If you ain't figured it out, I don't get too excited about things, and you never know what you're going to see on here, what I'm going to say. It's usually pretty silly most of the time, I imagine, but that's kind of what you're in for. I heard early on when I first started wet shaving that people had trouble with Mitchell's Wool Fat getting to lather for them. I've never had that. I don't know. I've said it before. I don't know if it's just the water here, but I've never had trouble with most of the things that I've tried to use that people had trouble with. I think patience is maybe a lot of it. They don't have it. So that's going to be plenty. I've got about 48-hour growth. I didn't shave yesterday morning. I did Thursday morning. And this Mitchell's Wool Fat has one of the nicest, softest scents of any unscented, so to speak, soap. You know, it's not lavender or whatever. It's just soap, and it has such a nice scent to it. I think I get pretty good protection and slickness and all that out of it. Let's give it a little more water. A little more. Come over here. All right, I think that's gonna do it. Muskogee, the place where I live just south of town here, and is a hub. I say a hub. There's a veterans hospital. There's also a veterans benefits administration here. It's kind of a big presence. They hire a lot of people, and my son works for the VA. So does my sister and my ex-wife. Just the few people that I can think of that work there that I know. And I hadn't said anything before because I never knew, but I'm starting to work at the VA Monday. So, I've been doing bridge inspection and construction inspection for a quasi-government, I guess you would say, entity for the last about 8 years. And the boss I had over there, we did not actually see eye to eye. I love my job, but over there, as far as what I did, which was different every day, and it's one of the reasons why I applied over there. And I've applied a few times, and it's not the easiest place to get on at. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll go well. I hope, anyways. He's not the only reason why I'm leaving, or why I left, but I think federal benefits are going to be pretty good, from what my sister and son say. And I get to help veterans, and that's pretty important. I'm not a veteran, I never served, but I'd like to serve those who did. All right. Oh, and in this new long comb is a Gillette Nacet. It's a new one. Just took it out of the package, out of the wrapper. So here we go, against the grain, second pass. Those of you who watched the travel video from last week, we had a pretty good time for my dad's birthday. He's already been out this morning. My wife, who has alpha-gal syndrome, whatever you want to call it, she's become allergic to any dairy product, most proteins. She can eat fish and chicken, but no cheese, no milk, no pork, no beef, no lard, no nothing like that. And my dad brought along, he made some biscuits last week out of, he used almond milk, and he brought some along last weekend, and they were good. They're fine. But so my wife could eat them. He made them out of almond milk. I thought that was pretty neat. And he called me this morning and said, I've got all this almond milk. If I bring it out there, we all drink it. And I said, well, we won't probably drink it, but we'll probably use it in something. Because that stuff does not taste like milk so much to me. I meant to send him eggs and I forgot. Got almost 2.5 dozen eggs in there and I forgot to send him any. I like to keep a dozen for myself, but try to give away what we don't eat. All right, here's this third and final pass, kind of against the grain diagonally. That's how I did it. And that may not be right for y'all, but it works pretty good for me. And that's what we do. We do what works for us. A lot of people get into the mindset with this hobby that they have to do what other people do, or that won't work because so and so said it wouldn't work. And whatever works best for you is what you ought to do. There have been certain things that I couldn't wait to get my hands on, whether it was a razor or a soap or aftershave, and just find out it did not work for me whatsoever. I had a really nice looking gym streamline set, and it just did not give me a smooth shave at all, and ended up selling it. And through all that talking, got a pretty good shave today. Nothing to complain about there. Let me get this rinsed off and get some aftershave on here. I'm sure y'all got things to do, just like me. It may not be very important things for me, but a few things nonetheless. And now I don't know. I always thought I liked the Gillette, the short comb knew better. Now I'm not so sure. Since I got a good head on this one, I can kind of compare them, and they both do a fine job. Of course, they're open comb, and I wouldn't say they're going to be a little more aggressive than, say, a flare tip or something like that, of course, but they're not just horrible. Not too easy to get along, not too hard to get along with. I mean, like I said, we're going to use some Avon Sweet Sage, Cool Sage. Man, I keep wanting to say Sweet Basil or something. I don't know. But if you don't watch Dave in Kentucky, I'll leave a oh yeah, I smell the sage now. That is nice. I'm so glad I have that. I'll leave his a link to his site, whatever you call it, in the description. Man, that just smells really nice. I couldn't smell it until I got it on me, and I was hoping that's what it was. Thank you, Dave, very much for all the decanters, but this one especially, because, like I said, I've never really seen that one other than in a book. Man, wish I had about a gallon of that. All right, let me recap and quit being silly about this aftershave. So we had Cool Sage, Avon. Thank you again, Dave. In the gas pump decanter, the Gillette new long comb with the new Nacet in it. The vintage Peerless with the synthetic knot. Timothy Abernathy redid this brush too. That's where I got it from. And for soap, we used Mitchell's Wool Fat, which I really enjoy using. This seemed like it went pretty quick. 17 minutes, not so much. 18 minutes now. I'll get off here and let y'all go. Thanks so much for sharing your time with me. I do appreciate it. Thank you for watching, commenting, and all that good stuff. I'll get off here and let y'all go. And I really appreciate you. Have a good week. Stay safe and healthy. And Lord willing, we'll see y'all next Saturday. Bye.